L famous on the check and living my life not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share that dope content if you like it. You heard? Let's get it. Today's video is about fear. The Pistol Pete, the Bemo, and Twin encounters. You heard? I was watching a video the other day. I was watching the Math Hoffa show. And Fat Joe was on there and he was telling a story about Suge Knight, him and his wife being at an award show out in California somewhere. And Suge Knight walking in the award show, and a lot of music executives, a lot of artists, a lot of entourage people in general started to scatter and started to make way out of the spot. You heard? Just because Suge walked in the room. So Fat Joe said that Suge walked in the room, looked around the room, seen Fat Joe, and immediately walked over to Fat Joe and gave Fat Joe his flowers. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And Fat Joe said he was kind of shocked with the whole ordeal because he's watching all these people scatter and run and be scared to death because because Suge Knight walked in the building. You heard? So this is what prompted this video, because I was thinking about fear. I was thinking about fear. And I was thinking about who out there used to instill a lot of fear in people on the street level, on the hood level, on the block level, on the neighborhood level. You know what I'm saying? On the city level. And one of the most talked about crews and gangs out there is the SMM, the Sex Money Murders. Now, everybody know the campaign that was started with law enforcement against the Sex Money Murders and the Pistol Pete organization. So it's no surprise that Pistol is doing life in the feds, and a lot of the other gang members and crew members got a lot of time, if not life, in prison also. And everybody knows that Sex Money Murder, Pistol Pete, was an example made for the people. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, nobody really has been taken down like to the level as like they took down Pistol Pete in the Sex Money Murder. If you really look at it, you know what I'm saying? It's like they had a whole campaign about taking Pistol Pete down. You gotta remember, every president or every attorney general uses a high-profile murderer from the big cities as a stepping stone to go to the next level, or whatever that next level is for them. You know what I'm saying? So if you really look at it, yeah, they took down a lot of gangsters, they took down a lot of shooters, they took down a lot of killers, and they took down a lot of crews, and they took down a lot of gangs. But there ain't nobody since Pistol Pete that you could say that they took down, and that you could say like they took down with the force and the, or like in the, how they like they had for Pistol Pete and the Sex Money Murder. You know what I'm saying? And like they made an example out of Pistol Pete and the Sex Money Murder. Think about it. They had posters up, "Don't be next." You know what I'm saying? So you don't see those posters no more. You don't see them doing that to certain people no more. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a targeted stomp out of a gang. You know what I'm saying? And its leader. You heard? They was breaking things down. And after that, that section up there, the Bronx, done had about 4 to 5 big federal state indictments on them behind the Pistol Pete indictment. So this is why I tell you, when they stomp out shit, they stomp it out. Now, let me get into the Pistol Pete, the Bemo, and the twin encounters. Let's go. That was the introduction. Now, this is the stories. These are the encounters. All right, first time I learned about Pistol Pete, it was 1992, Rikers Island. I got locked up for a gun. So I went to the island. They sent me to the 6th building. They sent me to 6 on March 6 in the 4 building. Boom. I already been on the island before. I was in the worst house on the island before in 1991, a year prior to that. So I already knew what it was hitting for. So as soon as I came in March 6, I didn't even take my shit off. I walked around the whole house, ice grilling dudes and telling dudes what my name. I was stating my name and I was stating what it was. You heard? I was stating that I ain't going for none of that shit. I'm getting on that jack and this and that and that and this. You know what I'm saying? The regular island protocol. I didn't take the jack. I was just letting everybody know that, boom, a real nigga's in the building. You know what I'm saying? So boom. When I'm walking around the dorm, ice grilling everybody, letting niggas feel my presence, to let niggas know, yo, a real nigga is in the building. You heard? So all that, whoever running the house or whoever acting like they running the spot, it is what it is. You ain't running nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? So boom, when I sat in my bed, it was a dude. You know how like you start talking to your neighbor in your bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the dorm. So the neighbor in my bed was a dude named Twin. You heard? Now at the time when I'm talking to him, I don't know him from a hole in the wall. He don't know me from a hole in the wall. This is 1992, y'all. 1992, around, I think it was like December. You heard? Of 1992. Twin was locked up. I don't know which twin brother it was. I believe it was the twin brother that's still alive. I believe it was the twin brother it could have been the twin brother that's still alive, or it could have been the twin brother that rolled with Pete. You know what I'm saying? That passed away. I don't know which twin it was. You heard? I can't remember if it was David or the other dude. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Or Damien, whatever. I think their name is David and Damien. You know what I'm saying? Now look. I just know he was a cool brother, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he see this, if the twin that's alive see this, you know what I'm saying? He'll be able to know if he was the one, you know what I'm saying? Well, this was 1992 December, March 6, you heard? I come in, I run around the house, giving my speech, then I sit on my bed, boom, boom, I start talking to this dude. It just so happened his name is Twin. So matter of fact, we start talking. We up all night. We up till about 3 o'clock in the morning talking. You know what I'm saying? Now, he say he from Soundview, or he say he from Castle Hill. I say I'm from Wharton. So he said, oh shit, you from Wharton? My cousin and them is from Wharton. So boom, his cousin and them is a block away from me. I grew up with all his cousins. You heard? His cousins is older than me. So boom, boom. So I'm like, so then now we got a connection because he knows where I'm from and I know his cousins and his cousins is older than me. So his cousins is like the OGs. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bond being created. So boom. So now he telling me he got a twin brother. He say they from Castle Hill, and Castle Hill be having a little beef with Soundview. You know what I'm saying? At this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking 92. So he's saying that him and his brother is only cool with a dude named Pete. You heard? And I can't remember if he said Pistol Pete or he just said Pete. because like I'm telling you, this is 92. So I think he just said Pete. You know what I'm saying? So we up to about 3 o'clock in the morning. He's telling me, yo, he got a twin brother. Him and his twin brother is the wildest, some of the wildest dudes up there. Everybody, they know everybody. They be getting in, they be going to Soundview. They be getting on the train, going to Soundview, getting into problems with niggas. They be fighting niggas. Everybody, they know everybody. Everybody know them. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, him and his brother is the wildest dudes up there. Then he said another wild dude is Pete. You know what I'm saying? And he said they only fuck with Pete. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. So I was like, oh, all right, boom, boom. Now, at this time, Pete is just a regular name. But in the Bronx, people that know a Pete, that they know a Pete, Pete name is up. It's just that I didn't know of him like that. You know what I'm saying? So now, boom. Me and this dude twin hit it off. The remaining days, they only kept me in that dorm for about 3-4 days before they got me out of there, because I got a high classification, so they got me out of there quick. They sent me to 2 Main. You know what I'm saying? They sent me to 2 Main, and so the 4 or 5 days I was there, me and twin got cool. You heard? He didn't really tell me a lot of stories. He did tell me a lot of stories, but the stories that he told me was young stories. You know what I'm saying? Like how him and his brother used to be fighting people and wilding, getting on the train and bugging out and this and that, getting locked up and this and that and this, and how everybody know them and they known and all that. So it really wasn't no sex, money, murder stories at this time. You know what I'm saying? It was just a regular story of how dudes get down. He just telling me that he got a twin brother. So, you know, it was kind of interesting because he wasn't just saying like he was a twin, he got a twin. He was like, yo, man, me and my twin brother, we problems out there where we from, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. And then, like I told you, I knew his family, so it was connection, you know what I'm saying? His family from around my way, Walton Avenue, you know what I'm saying? If they see this, they know this, you know what I'm saying? Now, boom. That's the first encounter with twin, you know what I'm saying? Now, the second encounter is 1994. I'm doing a bid. I'm on the island again. I'm in 6 up at this time though. High classification, 6 building time house, you heard? I mean, they got high classification in the 4 building and 6 upper. All the 6 building dudes that have high classification for adolescent, they go to the 4 building and 6 upper. So that's where they had us doing our time. They had us doing our 6 building time. So boom, I'm up in 6 upper. So boom, I get in there. Boom, boom. I'm going by Bronx. My name is Bronx at this time. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So this dude come in. Now I'm in a cell house. So now the cells had little holes at the end of the cell where like a little holes that was drilled in where you could talk to your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So a new dude came in, and I knew the house was kind of rough because whenever a new person come in, the people that was running the house, the dudes sitting in them dudes that was running the house, you know what I'm saying? They was on some sizing everybody up that came through the door. I'm talking about everybody got sized up. So when I was reaching out to this dude, like, yo, where you from? What's up, son? Where you from? And all that. He was like, I'm from Castle Hill. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. So boom, me and this dude, like I told y'all, once again, me and this dude started talking all night. You know what I'm saying? So boom, by the middle of the night, it's like we the best of friends. You heard? I done already gave him a name. I call him CH, short for Castle Hill. See how I get down? I'm going by Bronx. He told me he from Castle Hill. He just came in. Me and him got a good vibe. I tell him, yo, bro. I start calling him CH. I said, yo, bro, I'm going to start calling you CH. You heard? He said, what's that? I said, Castle Hill. You heard? He said, yo, I like that. We talking through a little hole in our cell. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So now, Castle Hill, my son Duke Mafia. You heard? We all from the Bronx. We got a mean team. You know what I'm saying? We got some Bronx dudes, and we got a couple of Brooklyn dudes, and we got a mean team. You know what I'm saying? So now, somebody wound up coming in fronting, so we wound up popping off on a nigga. So, on the island back in those days, the COs and the captains and all of them, that's how they use situations like that to get rid of dudes. Like dudes that was running houses and running shit. Like if they didn't fuck with you like that and then you still was running shit and all that, y'all was running shit, what they'll do is they'll just wait till y'all get into something and it gets blown up to the point where the COs see it or something or whatever, and then they'll just get y'all out of there like that. They'll come through and give y'all all tickets and send y'all to the Bing, you know what I'm saying? And get y'all out of there like that, you know what I'm saying? Flip the house like that. So boom. So one day some dude came in, we jumped on the dude, we beat the dude ass. They came and gave us all tickets because they wanted to change that power in the house, you know what I'm saying? So boom, they did that. So we all went to the Bing, me, CH, Duke Mafia, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And boom. So now, boom. Now, but before we went to the Bing, the nigga CH, he go on a visit, you heard? So he was going on visits. His girl was keeping it real with him. You know what I'm saying? His baby mother was keeping it real with him. So then one day, he come off the visit, and he mad hype. He like, yo, word, man. Yo, man, that nigga, yo, I just seen Pete on the visit, B. He came to see the twin, B. I just seen the twin on the visit, B. Those are my niggas, B. This and that, that, and that. So I'm like, the twin, what? Which twin? The twin from Castle Hill? He's like, yeah. I said, I met one of them dudes back in '92. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, word. He's like, yeah. One of the twins is locked up right now. I think he in four Main or something. You heard? I was like, word. He's like, yeah, B. He was just on a visit, and Pistol came to see him. Pistol Pete came to see him. Pistol Pete had a big chain on with the big ass piece on it. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had a tech on it or what he had on. What the piece was. I'll be freestyling if I tell you, if I can remember what he said the piece was. But I just know he said Pistol came on a visit to see Twin with a big ass piece, a big ass chain with a big ass piece on it. And he said Pistol was official dude. Like, he was so happy to see Pistol down on the floor visiting Twin. You heard? He was so happy to see Pistol Pete on the floor visiting Twin, and Pistol Pete shout him out, yo, what's good? What you doing in here? Oh, shit. And he talked to Twin, you heard? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they all from Castle Hill, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. So now, the Twins and CH from Castle Hill. So, it's all love. He see the Twin on a joint, boom, boom. Boom. So now he come back, he dumb happy. It's like he went home the way he acted. He like, yo, word up, man, Pistol a real dude, nigga, word up. He came to see Twin. He had the big shine on, yo, Pistol a real nigga. So now he start telling me a little about Pistol. Yo, Pistol this, Pistol that, Pistol this, Pistol that, Pistol this, Pistol that, Pistol that. I'm like, oh, all right, Pistol official. Know what I'm saying? Up there in Castle Hill, Soundview, all that area. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Pistol is known world, citywide. It's just that I'm getting on to him. You know what I'm saying? This is 1994. I'm getting on to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, all right. Now, my man CH also telling me about Bemo. You know what I'm saying? Bemo is his nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, he like, yeah, Bemo my nigga, B, you heard? Mo my nigga, you heard? That's really my nigga, you heard? Like, he even changed his name. That's where that Mo shit come from, you heard? Mo, you heard? That's where that Mo shit come from, you know what I'm saying? So he telling me the game, telling me about Mo, telling me how Bemo got his respect, how Bemo is that nigga up there, how Pistol is that nigga up there, you know what I'm saying? How the Twins is them dudes up there, you know what I'm saying? And he repping them, you heard? He repping them hard body. So all right, so now this is my second time being told about Pistol in them, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So now CH wound up leaving. A dude named Ike wound up coming through. You heard? Now Ike is the one. Ike was telling me that Bemo is his half brother. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes from Castle Hill and Soundview section, whenever they came to jail around that time, I ain't gonna even lie. When they came to jail, niggas start kicking it with them. Niggas find out they from Castle Hill or Soundview section. The next question is, oh, you know Pete and them, you know Bemo and them, you know Twin and them. And a lot of those dudes, they start kicking it. You heard, yeah, that's my man. Yo, Pete is my nigga. Yo, Memo is my nigga. Yo, Twins is my nigga. So, and they start keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Living off that, off of them names. Like, yo, my niggas. So, you know, that solidified them with a lot of niggas. Like, once niggas know, all right, yeah, that's some Soundview, Castle Hill niggas. They always get a certain type of treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of the pistol, the Bemo, and the Twins. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people is familiar with their stories. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people from Castle Hill, Soundview, you heard, like they their own force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? Like they like Brownsville niggas. You heard? Like Soundview, Castle Hill niggas is like Brownsville niggas in Brooklyn. You heard? Like they their own men. You know what I'm saying? They their own dudes. You know what I'm saying? So then he telling me about Bemo. Bemo is like he claiming Bemo as his brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm learning about these dudes. These dudes sound official. I'm giving them their props without even knowing them, just by the people that's telling me the stories. So boom. So now I go home. 1994. You heard? Summer. Grand's Tomb, Rucker, Harlem Week, everything jumping off. So boom, Harlem Week got shut down because something happened out there. You know what I'm saying? And everybody running around screaming these certain niggas' names. Yo this, yo this, yo this, yo this, yo this, yo this. Now everything that I'm saying is documented. So everything that, you know, you got dudes running around saying, yo this, yo this, yo this happened, you know what I'm saying? So the whole city running around screaming what they heard and what they saw, you know what I'm saying? And one day I go to the skate key, you know what I'm saying? I go to skate key. This is like 1994, the end of 1994 or the beginning of 1995. I go to the skate key. So when I go on the skate key ain't really packed this night. You know what I'm saying? Now, I go up there dolo because I usually know I could go up there dolo because I know I'm going to know mad niggas once I get in there, so it ain't going to be no problem. But this night in particular, it was nobody in there like that I knew like that. It was people in there I knew, but they wasn't my crew. You know what I'm saying? And it was light this night, but it was still packed. You know what I'm saying? So now when I went in there, everybody that know the key is long. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's a skating ring, so it has to be a nice, you know, a nice section. You know, it has to be shaped a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So it's shaped in a circle way, and it's long. So I noticed. So now towards the back of the key, that's where they had the lockers and the sitting area where you could put your skates on and everything. Then towards the middle of the key, that's where they had the skates and everything at. And then towards the front of the key, that's where the concession stand and everything was at. So now, the key be packed throughout the whole key, from the back to the middle to the front. You know what I'm saying? And to the skate floor. But this day, everybody in the key that's not skating is towards the back. And I'm noticing that everybody is playing in the back, and that's not the case. Everybody normally plays the front to the middle of the key to see all the action. That's where all the action comes through at. And because a lot of people don't even walk all the way to the back. They walk to almost to the back, and then they turn back and come right back. And then they keep going back. People walk back and forth, showing up their outfit, bagging chicks, bagging dudes all day. You heard? Having fun, socializing. You know what I'm saying? The key was the shit. You heard? The key was the shit. But this day, everybody is towards the back of the key. So, you know me, I'm by myself. I don't know there's nothing going on. So I start walking towards the front, the concession stand. When I get towards the front of the concession stand, I notice there's 4 dudes standing in the middle of the concession stand. And they standing there talking. And they like my age. They like a year or two older, but you could tell like they my age or whatever. So they all talking with each other. So now as I'm walking and coming close to them, they stop talking and they all looking at me. Now, 2 or 3 of them is ice grilling me, and 2 of them is just regularly looking at me. You heard? So when I walk by them at first, I'm not trying to look at them, ice grill them, because I'm not trying to start a problem with them, because it's obvious that they looking at me with a look like, yo, who this dude coming over here, B? Because they the only dudes, they're the only people over there where they at. Ain't nobody over there. Nobody's over there. So I'm like, I'm walking like, and in the concession stand, they had 2 phones over there. So 2 paid phones. So I was acting like I was going to get on the payphone, which I really was going to get on the payphone. I was going to get on the payphone to call my man and say, yo, I'm at the key. Where you at, man? This shit is off the wall. Even though it wasn't off the wall, I was just going to say it was off the wall just to get him up there. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the phone. I get on the phone, put a cord in, get on the phone, call my man. My man don't pick up. Boom, boom. So then I look over there at niggas, and I see that niggas still looking at me. You heard? It's like they never took their eyes off of me. They watch me walk up to, but you could tell 2 niggas is ice grilling me, and 2 niggas is looking at me regular. You heard? So now I'm on the phone, they looking at me, but you could tell that they got that look like, yo, what this dude think he's doing, man? This dude think, what this dude is doing, B? You heard? Boom. So now when I walk by them to leave the concession stand, I really get a good look at them. So when I look at them, I say, oh shit, it's Pistol Pete, the twin, I think Yaro, and another dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh shit, this is why everybody in the key is in the back. Nobody is in the front. When I say nobody's in the front, nobody is in the front, because Pistol Pete and all them niggas is in the concession stand, and everybody around the city know about Pistol Pete right now. By this time, everybody is talking about Pistol Pete. So, and Pistol Pete is a cool nigga. Remember I told you one of the dudes was standing there looking regular, looking at me? That was Pistol Pete. He was looking at me regular. His soldier nigga was one of the niggas ice grilling me, walking up. You know what I'm saying? But Pistol Pete and them was looking at me like, yo, who this crazy look nigga walking over here? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't looking at me like he was scared. He wasn't looking at me like he was nervous. He wasn't looking at me like nothing. He was looking at me like, yo, who's this dude walking up over here? You heard? You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Because ain't nobody else is walking up there around them niggas. Ain't nobody going to the concession stand even buying a soda. I swear to God. Ain't nobody buying a soda. Ain't nobody buying a pretzel. Ain't nobody buying a hot dog. Ain't nobody getting on the payphones. Ain't nobody over there sitting down just talking. Nothing. Everybody is in the back of the key where the lockers be at. Stuff back there too. Because it's like, you could tell when people stuff back there, because you could tell like, what are y'all all doing back here? Y'all don't party back here. And I'm seeing people that I know don't be back there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, man. But then when I walked past them the second time and realized who they was, I said, oh, boom, boom. And I went to the middle section by myself, basically, where they give out the skates at. And I was like, yo, shit, ain't this shit some shit? This nigga Pistol and these niggas got the whole skate key in the back on some scared to death shit. Not because they scaring niggas, because they making niggas scared of them. No, they just chilling. They just picked the night to come to the key. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And Pistol was on the run at this day. He was on the run at this time. You heard? He was on the run. You know what I'm saying? But he was still in the key. He popped up in the key. Because that's how they used to do. They used to pop up at spots. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't regulars, you heard? You'll never catch them niggas every week. Nah, B. Once every 6 months, you heard? Pistol and them niggas will pop up. But when they pop up, they pop up. Like, they don't pop up on that bullshit. They pop up. Them niggas will be in the spot. You heard? And everybody know they in the spot. It ain't like they in the spot and niggas don't really know that they there. No. Everybody know that they in the spot because the way that they be, like they be like they was like young grown men. They was like young niggas like me, cause we all around the same age, but they was like they moved like grown men. They was like serious dudes. You know what I'm saying? They always was on point. They knew what was going on. They knew who was in the spot. You heard? So if it was a nigga that they had to get at in the spot, you heard? They knew he was in the spot. Sometimes they popped up the spots because they knew certain people that they didn't fuck with was gonna be at the spots. So that was their way of that was Pistol Pete way of showing everybody that dudes were scared of him. You heard? Like he didn't have to really do things. Like Pistol Pete and them dudes wasn't running around doing dumb shit to put fear in people's heart. You know what I'm saying? The fear came from the work that them niggas was putting in. You heard? And in the store and the work, they was putting in real work on niggas. You know what I'm saying? So niggas was hearing about that work, and that's how niggas' name was getting. It was getting established with fear. You know what I'm saying? Like when Pistol was around, I'm telling you, like dudes would just be like, whole different scene. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh shit, nigga, Pistol and them niggas the truth, man. Niggas had the whole skate key in the back. You know? I'm talking about the whole skate key. And they ain't had no problems with nobody in the skate key. It was just that niggas and the chicks and the dudes in the skate key know about Pistol Pete and them niggas, B. You heard? And they know about that Harlem Week shit. So they was like, they was scared to death of that man and his crew. You heard? You heard? Now, the next one is that was 1994 or the beginning of 1995. Now, the next one was in 1995 summer. In August, Grand's Tune, you heard? I'm talking to one of my ex-shorties, you heard? And she's from Castle Hill. She knows Pistol and them. Actually, I think she used to mess with Twin, one of the twins, you heard? And I don't even know. I'm talking to her. Her and her crew is me and my man talking to her and her crew. She not my girl at the time, but she was my ex at the time. But every time we see each other, we stop, we give each other conversation for at least 10, 15 minutes, you heard? Or I still buy things and buy something to eat if she wanted, or like, you know how that shit go, you know what I'm saying? Cause she a stunt, she was a stunt, we used to call them stunts, you know what I'm saying? Joints that look good, that know everybody, but they ain't fucking with everybody, you heard? They fuck with selective dudes, stunts, you heard? We had our own name for them, you heard? Stunts, you heard? We call them stunts, me and my man. So I'm talking to her. I never forget it. I had on the all-white DKNY shit, DKNY hoodie with the jean shorts. It was summertime. I was wearing a hoodie in the summer, you heard? And it wasn't just a regular hoodie, it was a DKNY hoodie. All white. The hoodie alone costed $250 and the pants costed the shorts costed $150. DKNY, this is when Biggie is spitting that DKNY shit all over the radio. You heard? And all official niggas was wearing that DKNY. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the first dudes wearing DKNY. You heard? Because you know DKNY, Donna Karen was for the chicks and DKNY was unisex. You heard? See, a lot of people don't know the difference. Donna Karen was for the chicks and DKNY was unisex. You heard? So boom. Now I had on a fire DKNY outfit. The hoodie costed $250. You heard? And the shorts costed $150. Nobody had the outfit that I had on. Nobody had the outfit that I had on. You heard? And the hoodie was all white. So boom, I'm talking in my ex joint. boom, 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 and I'm drinking Alizé because we used to buy Alizé, we used to buy a big Alizé, and we used to buy a big E&J. You heard? And we used to walk around Grand's Tomb with cups in the bag, and whoever we running the joints, we start giving girls and that we ask them, you want to drink? Because a lot of girls back then didn't smoke that we used to deal with, so they used to drink. So we was walking around with the E&J and the big Alizé, and we had it all in the bag and the cups and all that. And we was walking around on some smooth shit, and we was offering the girls we knew and girls we was meeting drinks, and it was added to our player status because dudes wasn't doing that at the beginning at Grand's Tune and all that. But then after a while, you started seeing dudes doing that. Dudes started stopping off at the liquor store, getting their liquor, then coming to Grand's Tune, dropping the bottles and dropping the shit, and then doing it up. I swear to God, me and my man was the first dudes running around Grand's Tune with liquor, handing it out on some cool shit, building our image. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And it was working. Our image was blowing up because all the girls that we knew, we was becoming more of them niggas with them chicks, and the chicks that we didn't know was starting to stop, talk, and starting to meet and mingle with us. You understand what I'm saying? You heard? So we was doing us. So one day I had the Alizé. I'm talking to my ex joint. She I don't know. Pistol and them dudes is right. Like they right next to us. They like in the crowd right next to us. But it's a little crowd. It's crowded, so I don't know that Pistol and them is next to us. You heard? So boom, I'm talking to Tracy. You know what I mean? Talking to my ex joint or whatever. So the next thing you know, she the crowd push into her, and she pushes into me, and my drink goes right on me like this. You heard? I was sick. I was like, oh shit. So I backed up a little bit, got on me. So remember I told you I was drinking Alizé and Alizé. So you know that shit got a distinctive little color. So the shit went on my shit and it was all white. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like stains, you heard? So I'm like, oh man, whole outfit fucked up for the day. That's what I said in my mind. I went home after it. That's how bad it was. I went home. It was loaded out there. When I say loaded, I'm talking about off the wall, chicks galore. And anybody know about Grand's Tune, it brings out a certain type of chicks. It brings out the certificate chicks because Grand's Tune is a jazz festival. So it's bringing out all those sophisticated jazz chicks. It's bringing out working women, is bringing out the hood chicks, is bringing out the money hungry chicks, the gold diggers, is bringing out everybody. You know what I'm saying? So Grand's Tune was lit. Then it's bringing out all the dudes, because you know the chicks bring out the dudes. Wherever the chicks is at, dudes know where the chicks is at, and they follow them. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So boom, boom. But the reason why the crowd was moving and the drink fell on me and all that, because somebody down at Grand's Tune in Harlem that day saw Pistol Pete and they told on him. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And the police ran down on him and locked him up for what they was looking for him for like a year. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And he was on the island. And that's when he started the blood shit and all that. And then I think I don't know if he made it home or he was about to come home. And then the feds picked him up. You heard? And he was in jail ever since. So then one day, I'm chilling with my man Master, God bless the dead. You heard? Pistol Pete and Bemo, they always used to come downtown to around where I lived at. Now, Pistol Pete and Bemo, in particular, used to always come through Webster Projects. You heard? Now, in particular, the 1400s. You heard? Because they fucked with some dudes down there. So, they used to always come through. So, Bemo took a liking to my man Master, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So, one day, me and Master running around, I ain't gonna even lie. We on some robbery shit. You heard? This is 1995. We on some robbery shit. And we kind of pop. We looking for a Vic. So all of a sudden, we run into Bemo. So I don't know Bemo like that. I heard of him. I heard stories of him. I told you Ike told me about him. My man CH told me about him. You heard? And plus, I'm hearing numerous people talk about him from the X. You heard? So, but now I'm with my man Master, and a dude walk up, Bemo walk up with a young Spanish dude. You heard? I'm talking about a young Spanish dude. This dude had to be like 14, 15 years old. You heard? Maybe 16. You heard? But he looked like he was like 14 or 15 years old. So nigga Bemo walk up to my son, to my man Master and me. And he had love for my man Master. And my man Master had mad love for him. So boom. So he like, yo, what up, Master? What you doing, nigga? Master like, ain't nothing. What's up, Beam? What's up, Beam? So he's like, yo, Beam, yo, this is my man Lad. Yo, Lad was like, yo, gave me a pound. He's like, all right, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Beam a real nigga. He ain't act like happy to see me, to meet me or nothing. That he ain't act like nothing. He's like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Boom, regular shit. You know how real niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up? Yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, Master's like, yo, this is my man Lad. You heard? This is my man. He's like, all right, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Went right back to Master. Like, yo, what's good? Yeah, man, what you doing, man? Master like, yeah, man, nigga kind of fucked up, Bean, man. Nigga Bean went in his pocket, pulled out a brick, pulled off like 200, gave to my man Master. Said, yo, man, stop bullshitting, Master, man, for real, Flex. Stop bullshitting, Flex. You heard? You know what I'm saying? My man Flex, see? So me and Master walked off. The nigga Master had a smile on his face, just like this. Yo, my man Beam, man. My man Beam got mad love for me, man. My man Bemo got mad love for me, man. So now he telling me about Beam. Yo, man, that's my man, B. Yo, every time he see me, man, he hit me with something, man. That's my nigga, man. I'm like, word. Every time he see you, he hits you like that? Like, yeah, man. But I could tell that I don't know how they met or what their real connections was, but I just could tell that he had a certain kind of love for my man Master Flex. You heard? So I was like, yeah, beaming. But, oh yeah, this is the most important part. When he was talking to us, before he was talking to my man Master, before my man Master was like, yo, who this? So the nigga Beam was like, doing all this movement. He was like, yeah, that's my little man, my little Spanish man. My man don't even know English, B. I tell him to clap anything, nigga. It's getting clapped, nigga. Anything. You need something clap right now? You need something clap right now? Nigga Master start laughing. Nah, man, I don't need nothing clap right now. I don't need nothing clap right now. He's like, my little man don't even know English, B. My little man don't even know English, B. If I tell that nigga to shoot, that nigga shooting. I'm looking at the little nigga. This little nigga look like the little innocent baby face nigga. And I swear to God, everything that this nigga Bemo is saying is true. Everything that he's saying is true. If this nigga tell this little nigga to shoot, this little nigga gonna shoot. You heard? I'm like, yo. This is my first time seeing a dude brag about his shooter and his shooter being right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about most niggas brag about their shooter and they shooter nowhere around. You understand what I'm saying? This dude bragging about his shooter and his shooter right there. And his shooter don't even know English. And he bragging about the shit. He like, yeah, B, my little nigga don't even know no English, nigga. I tell a nigga to clap, that nigga clap, nigga. You heard? You know somebody that need somebody fucking with you, Master? You heard? Nigga Master like, nah, V, start laughing. Nah, V, you crazy, bro. You crazy, bro. We walk off, nigga, Master like, he reiterating everything that just happened. Yo, seen that shit, Al? Yo, man, it's my nigga Bemo, man. Word up, man. Word, man. He always come through, he hit me off, man. Got love for my man Bemo, man. He got mad love for me. I'm like, I see, bitch. That nigga Beam got love for you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, that's my nigga. But I could see why niggas had love for my man Master, because I had crazy love for my man Master. You know what I'm saying? My man Master gave me a hammer before. You know what I'm saying? So any nigga that give you a hammer, and he gave me a hammer, you know what I'm saying? Any nigga that give you a hammer is your man, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's Fear, the Pistol Pete, the Bemo, the twin encounters, you heard? You know, I heard Pistol Pete got life in the feds. I think Bemo got about 30-something years or 40 years or 50 years in the feds. And the twin, I don't know if it's the twin that I met. If it's a twin because it was two twins. The twins. They say it was a good twin and a bad twin. This is how dudes that know them describe them to me. They said you had the twin that hangs with Pete, and then you had the twin that didn't hang with Pete like that. You heard? But people used to talk about the twins like both of them hung with Pete, but really only one hung with Pete, I heard. That's the one that got killed. You heard? You know what I'm saying? But I heard the other twin didn't hang with Pete. You know what I'm saying? And like that. You know what I'm saying? It was really the other twin. So I don't know which twin I met. I don't know if I met the cool twin or the bad twin. You heard? You know what I'm saying? But I know I met one of the twins. You know what I'm saying? And I used to see them after that, before that incident happened with the Halloween joint, the Thanksgiving joint. I used to see the twins pulling up in the MVP all the time on my block, because I told you going to see their cousins, you heard? And I was familiar with them, but they wasn't familiar with me. Because even after I seen the twins, I still never ran up on the twin and said, yo, you don't remember me, L, from Mars 6 that day, and we got mad tight and all that? Because I didn't, I'm not a groupie dude like that. So, I handled it like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to see them hopping out, going up in their family house, and I used to be like, look at these niggas, the twin niggas that's down with Pistol and them niggas. And Pistol was in jail, and this is right before that shit happened with them, and I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, this episode is called Fear, the Pistol Pete encounters. You know what I'm saying? The Pistol Pete, the Bemo, and twin encounter. You heard? BX stand up. Another one.